say about in that 70-page the initial engineer's report? What did they say about that?
That was, the engineer didn't say anything about that, and I don't think that was.
What are you asking?
He's asking if our engineer said anything about the post-tension in his report.
Yes.
That's in the engineer's report?
It's in there? Was that there already when he made the report? Oh, no. He sent a separate report. A completely separate report.
Yeah,
on the 40-year, I remember now. Yeah, I have it. It's
So, and you haven't sent it to Steven?
I don't think I've seen that.
I don't think
Okay,
so.
in any case, the post-tension might be done by a different person.
A specialist. I'll tell you, I have.
No, this is the engineer's report, not the company's.
Right. The engineer gave you an evaluation. I'll tell you this. I have a certification about almost 20 years ago when I first started this business. I used to work for a high-rise concrete contractor here in Miami called NC and I went through certification and training with PTI. That's the Post-Tensioning Institute to do post-tension work, installation. But as far as the repair work, it's very, very specialty. Equipment, the ram sets that have the tension of the equipment and the x-ray and the locating of it. So it's something that we could do, but I think it would be better for something like that to get a company that does it every day because it's not what we do every day.
That's what I was saying. It's better to get something who just does
companies that do nothing but, and it's a very big difference between installing it new, where when we're pouring concrete floors for buildings, and we install the post-tensioning and pour the concrete, and there's a very big difference in coming back when it's already tensioned and working, you know, on the concrete pockets and the devices. So
this is also paint. Where's your?
There's
This is completely.
yeah. So I think maybe I could even help you guys find. There's a couple of companies down here. VT, I think it's VT Tensioning is one of them. But I've got a couple of companies down here I know that I've done work for that specialize in just the repair. So I don't know if
I think
that's.
we would recommend we sure appreciate it. But
Yeah.
we
Okay.
We need to get that done also.
Was the damage from the post-tensioning from deterioration, or was that from work that?
No, we believe that it was caused by the painters when they were tapping, and they.
Okay, so it was on the contract.
Yeah, it's all.
They were-
it's all included in.
Yeah, they were looking for hollow pockets.
And they were tapping with a hammer, and somehow that.
I don't know what they were. I just.
No, they grind they cut one completely off and they started grinding.
Right, and you shear that cable. Those things are stressed at 26,000 pounds per square inch, and if you shear one, when it whiplashes out, it can cut you in half. It can tear the side of the building out.
Except this is a 42-year-old building, and it's an old construction.
So it's not as tight.
So it has several ones there. So
It's not one of our principal ones.
Okay.
It's one of our backup
Okay.
ones that they cut, I believe. Was the situation on that.
Okay. All right. So I'll send you some information and see if I can help find a specialist for the. Okay. Which side of the building is that?
It's this is the southeast corner.
Southeast.
Southeast corner.
No, so
That's south and that's east.
you got it.
Southeast corner, and what level?
Apartment 9.
Well, it's above the
On the roof.
It's above the under the
It's
roof.
right at
Right,
the roof,
right.
and therefore, if whoever is going to be doing that, it's going to be for you to.
It would pretty. I was gonna say it would probably be good while you have the equipment here, the stage here. You know, you can move it around, set it up, let them do nothing, you do the repairs, and then let them deal with the stressing the cable. And then, you know, whoever does the concrete restoration work can do the patch work, you know, the repair work for the concrete.
And then you fix the roof.
And then the roof, everything all at the same time.
Now, just no, he was the one who did the roof on the 9th floor.
We're master certified contractors for Duralast. That's how we were introduced to this building several years ago. We had a warranty claim with, and we came here to service. We do all of the warranty work down here.
Perfect.
Okay. Okay.
start your presentation.
Okay, so other than that, I'm a general contractor and a roofing contractor. We've been in business here in Broward 19 years. In May of next year, it'll be 20 years. And our background is in structural restoration, building construction, and roofing. And like I said, we're master contractors for Duralast. That's the single ply roof system on your building. And our background is in concrete block construction and restoration work. So, you know, the proposal that we put together here was for, based on the report that you have, but I even put some detailed notes in the cover sheet here. And a lot of times when we bid concrete restoration work like this, it's not always, it's not something you can put a finite number on. You know, it's something that generally we have to establish unit prices for, and then depending on what you encounter, because you don't know until you start using vibratory hammers or cutting to find out what the extent of the damages are. So what we tried to do in here was put together a proposal with unit costs based on, and I put there's unit prices on the back page so you can see where we are. And that's based on the information that's out of your engineer's report on the top of the back on page 3. So if the way we generally do this work is while it's exposed, just like what you have on the side of the building here, before it's patched and repaired, when it's cut out, grinded out, whatever these repairs are, we do a walkthrough with whoever the representative, if it's higher or whoever, and measure these areas, and we make a detailed list of it and say, you know, 7 feet in this area, 12 feet in this area, whatever it is. Compile that list, and then this price down here is a budget. And I don't like to mislead with budget, but these prices is what you go by for the work. You know,
based on the engineers,
right, based on the engineer's report, and based on what work is actually done. So
the engineer mentioned to us that some of the balconies we have to remove all the tile off all the balconies so he can double check. He sounded them off with tile, and I know most of the tiles were loose, and he specified that. So there would be, in his opinion, he was saying that there would be less quantity on the balconies once all the tiles are removed, and he double checks everything. Will the price lower if that's the case, or how does that work? Because we're going to have all the balconies, or the ones that were encountered, you know, problems, have them remove their tile so we can have a double check.
Individual owners are
correct.
Going to the tile.
Correct.
This is what my thinking was to compile these two proposals together and try to offer a better price. I bid these as separate jobs.
Correct.
I bid this as coming and just doing the concrete and just doing the painting. So if we were to put these two together and eliminate some of the costs on the rental equipment, the scaffolding, the supervision, consolidate all those costs here together and package these two together, we can be more competitive that way. And maybe I could write that into our scope where the unit prices for the full depth repairs, which we have 897 square feet in our base proposal. You know, maybe we could make some type of offset for that would say, you know, if it's only 500 feet, this would be a return or something to that nature. You know, if that would help.
We'll have it done beforehand, and we want to, you know, get our numbers straight beforehand before we do anything. We just want to make sure that was, you know, okay with you.
It's going to be less than 897 is what they're saying.
Correct.
Steven, the only thing is that we don't want is that we understand that once you start knocking the cement off, you might find something here, and instead of being 10 feet, you're going to find 20 feet. That's what we don't want. We can't afford it. We need to know pretty much how much it's going to be.
Well,
I mean, if it's going to be just a small leeway, it's okay.
Right.
But if we are talking about, you know, $10,000 extra, it's
right. And see, that's the danger, both for you guys as a building representative, building owner, and for the contractor, is that just as, you know, you don't know what the cost is and we don't know what the exposure is. So that's the difficulty for a contractor.